All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier self hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, we are definitely onto something different, something unusual, something spectacular. And I can tell you that if you've been listening to the last couple of pods, you'll start to spot a trend. So you might recall that a couple of pods ago, I had talked about this, one big project. So my challenge to you, of course, as a digital creator was, what is your one big challenge, right? What's your one big project that you're going to focus on and focus on it for an entire year? Now, some of you may already remember that last year I started this um, creating one piece of content every single day. And eventually that became a Facebook Live, which eventually became a podcast as well, where I've been, coming live on Facebook. And then, of course, it started to get broadcasted as a podcast as well on my YouTube channel. So if you're with me so far, you can see that this is literally, there's a thread here. So what began as, creating a piece of content, which eventually was a video a day, has now morphed into something that's even more powerful. And over the last couple of days, I've been hinting at it and I've started to tell you more about it, where the intention is to, over the course of the next, between now and 2024 December, the intention is to be able to reach out to, and initially, of course, the idea was to reach out to 500 um, leaders, teachers, and content creators. And obviously, by definition, these are people who are in the space of health, wealth, relationships, spirituality, and purpose. So that was the original, sort of like the seed of the idea. And as days have been progressing, it's becoming more and more abundantly clear that my intention is to showcase, is to highlight 500 such amazing people who are already out there. Um, they've been on this journey, they've made discoveries along the way, and today they're at a point where they have more and more clarity about who they are, what their message is, and they are making it their intention to make this world a better place. So my intention in turn is to choose one person, um, at least for the next 6 months. I'm looking at choosing one person, but eventually when we get to around about November of next year, which is 2024, we will have reached out to, and more importantly, we would have canvassed and showcased the work of 500 of these leaders, teachers, and content creators. So today will be the first, and of course I'll keep it a secret for now. When you go to my Facebook page, you'll definitely be able to see that. And the intention is, of course, like I said, to initially showcase one person every single day, talking about what they do, what makes them who they are, and what really drives them. Now, all of that is well and good, but as someone asked me, someone who is in fact working on this project as well, asked me this question, which is, you know, what is the logic of showcasing somebody else who is out there doing, either amazing work or, is out there basically making this world a better place? And to which, of course, I smiled because I've been down that road before, where especially when we start off as digital coaches and creators, we kind of make it more about ourselves. So it's more about me. Look at me, follow me. This is how this is what I do. This is why I am good at what I do. Right? That is usually how we begin. But you'll notice that for people that have stayed long enough, people who have made a difference, it happens when you start looking outward, meaning when you start realizing that the power is not, it's not, coming from you, but it's coming through you, which means it's about your community. It's about, people who you are supporting. And for me, that is part of my mission, which is to support people who are already out there, making this world a better place, who are, focusing on uh, probably one or maybe two areas of their expertise, with the intention of making more and more people's lives better. So, long story short, my intention, as I said, is to focus on one person every single day and, um, study them. What do they do? How do they do it? Why do they do it? And of course, maybe a perspective on how I believe that hypnosis can help them take their message forward. Now, it may be in a personal context, it may be in a context of their own message, um, which can help more and more of their community, their tribe. So this is my intention, and like I said, this me, coming here and sharing this with you is like my digital diary. Having written it now for, when I say written, you know what I mean. Having created content for more than a year now, this is year two, and I'm truly amazed at how every single day it's just, this is growing more and more. Um, so yeah, here is of course today's update. Some of our pods may be like this, which is kind of more sort of information based, but the message is very very clear that, especially as a digital coach, someone who is who has a message, who wants to make this world a better place. Um, it's important to look beyond our own selves, to look beyond our own um, you know uh, I guess I'll just say it, our own selfish interests, and to really, look at how can we collaborate, how can we band together and help our voices reach out, further and further. So, of course, this will be the first of many. And last but not the least, if you want to see who I've been covering, definitely go check it out. And of course, depending on when you're hearing this, when you go to my Facebook page, the link, I will definitely add the link in the comment section. Um, but the key here being that, you'll get an opportunity to get to know more and more amazing leaders, teachers, and content creators. So look forward to hearing from you. And of course, as always, remember to live with purpose. I will, as always, be back with another pod tomorrow. And, God bless. Have a wonderful day ahead, week ahead, year ahead. And see you soon. Take care.